Are you really a real man or not? Are you a weak boy or a real man from inside? How will we know this? Well, if you have the 5 qualities that we are going to tell you, then you are a powerful and strong man. Otherwise, you are a weak boy who thinks he is a man. But in reality, he is not a truly real man yet. This video is such a video that every male should watch once in his life. Because this video will expose the huge difference between a boy and a real man's mindset. Because in future, if we have our own son, then we will definitely show him this video. Because it has those 5 main pillars which will transform any boy into a man 100%. And along with that, there are some bitter but true things which you should only listen to if you really have the guts to listen. Otherwise, a weak male should not watch this video. By the end of the video, the reality of weak males and boys will come in front of them. Because among those 5 pillars, the first pillar is, live as if your father were dead. Yes, you heard it right. Live as if your father were dead. Yes, this may sound a little weird and bad, because the person who is the support system of your life, for him, in your mind, believe that your father is dead. And your life's 100% responsibility is in your hands. In the beginning, it will be difficult for you to accept this. Even American author David Dara, who is known to increase the masculinity of men, he also says that as a man, live as if your father were dead. Because this mindset transforms a boy into a man. From your childhood till now, whatever decisions were taken for you, your father's hand was somewhere behind it. But in reality, when a boy grows up, then he should take the responsibility of his life himself. And when he does this, his father is also happy to see this. Which means, from now on, whatever is right or wrong with you, you will be responsible for it. Look, we don't mean to say that your father has taken wrong decisions for you till now. Did he do anything less for you? No. In fact, he did what he had to do. But now, what you have to do as a man is only in your hands. You have to take the responsibility of yourself and your family today or tomorrow. So, the sooner you learn this, the better it will be. Otherwise, some weak males remain dependent on others even at the age of 30 and never become a real man. The difference between a real man and a boy is that boys blame others for their problems. But a real man understands that whatever is happening, he is also responsible for it. Even if someone betrays him, he doesn't just blame another person and cry. He knows that this is the result of his own actions and behavior. When this realization happens, a strong, independent man is born from a boy. Because a person who can't take his own responsibility, how will he take someone else's responsibility in the future? And responsibility is such a big thing that only real men can fulfill it, not weak boys. Every male should know how to suffer in his life, and that too in silence. Because whether we like it or not, but as a male, every male has to go through different kinds of pain, fear, and suffering in his life. We have to bear the pain and burden of our own, and many times, of those people who depend on us. Because the reality is that no matter how much people say on social media, it's okay to be weak. Share your sufferings. A man should open up and express his feelings. But all this is a trap. What's that? Men can cry. You thought it's okay to be weak? What happens in real life? No one wants to listen to us males. If you talk to them about your heart, they also say at the end that don't think too much, be strong, be a man. Crying or sympathizing with others or expecting mercy from people, this luxury is only for women and children. Even you must have seen in the movie Titanic that even during the time of destruction, first women and children were decided to be sent by boat. And it still happens. First, this society shows mercy on children and females and saves them. And whether we males like it or not, we still have to wash our hands of our lives. The truth is that when a man has a downfall, even other men don't respect him. And women start losing attraction for him. We have seen many such examples. But yes, this doesn't mean that a man should never cry. See, at the end, we are all humans. And some moments genuinely happen where crying is natural, but alone, or only in front of your best friend. But in life, crying doesn't solve the problem. In fact, it gives a signal whether you are capable of handling your life's problems or not. A man should be able to bear his pain and suffering in time, and he should use it as his weapon. When there is pressure, a boy shatters. But a man awakens the warrior within him. So, what you see on your screen right now, take a screenshot of it and save it. It will be very useful. Diamonds are only formed under intense pressure. This pain is what builds the character of a strong man. Always be ready for a fight. A few years ago, our friend said something which has been imprinted in our minds since then, which was, as a man, always be ready for a fight. That is, as a man, we should always be ready for a physical fight. Because a physical fight never happens without telling. And when it happens, if you are not ready for it, you will get beaten up like a weak boy. What about your loved ones? You won't be able to defend yourself by self-defense. Whereas, it is the duty of every man to be able to protect himself and those close to him when the time comes. Like his mother, sister, his family, friends, or partner. But along with self-defense, self-control is also important. A man who is calm and mentally ready for a fight is called a real man. Look, always try to settle the matter without fighting. But if needed, you may have to explain the other person in the language of the other person. And yes, if you want to learn how you can prepare yourself for a fight, then comment and tell us. We will make a video on this topic for you in the future. Be a little selfish. Look, in our today's double-standard society, the word selfish is shown negatively, whereas we all should be a little selfish for ourselves. Look, we all should not be selfish and always think only about ourselves. But when it comes to our life and our top priorities, goals and life purpose, we all should become selfish. Because everything is important in a weak boy's life. He needs different things at the same time. While thinking about himself, he keeps running after other people's acceptance and validation, even if he has to sacrifice his own goals and life for it. But a real man understands at the right time that he has to think about himself now. I have thought a lot about others, what they will say and what not. But from now on, when it comes to my life purpose, study, work, goal, and time, I will keep control of it in my hands. I will only think about myself, whether the other person feels bad or good. Because if I fail tomorrow, none of them will give back my wasted time. So become selfish without hesitation. Understand your life's top priorities and be loyal to them. Until you don't become selfish for your life, you can't reach your full potential as a man. Because that's the mindset of a real man. Be powerful as a man. Look, to become a strong and powerful man from a boy, you have to follow these rules. First of all, be financially strong and powerful. Look, the bitter truth is that the world won't understand your value without money. By being financially strong, you can take your life's decisions as you wish. You won't have to take anyone's permission or approval like a boy. Only a financially strong man can keep his life's freedom and control in his hands. Second, stay away from things that make you weak. Addictions like alcohol, drugs, gambling, masturbation, porn, video games, or unnecessary distractions make your mind, body, and willpower weak. These things will never let you become a man from a boy. Third, stay away from wrong women. A boy doesn't know that a wrong woman can destroy his focus, energy, peace, and life. But a real man sees such high-value women who have his future with them, who don't waste his time, money, and energy. A boy gets stuck in physical attention, but a real man pays attention to his priorities. Fourth, be physically powerful. A strong body isn't just necessary for self-defense. It also boosts your confidence and dominance. People understand that you are not weak just by looking at your fit body. Fifth, be mentally powerful and be disciplined. Physical strength is incomplete without emotional and mental control. You can't achieve consistent growth without discipline. And how will a plant grow if it doesn't grow? Similarly, if a boy doesn't grow consistently, the world will crush him and he will never be able to become a man. So now the choice is in your hands. Which path do you want to choose? So if you like this video, support us by liking the video and subscribing to the channel. And turn on the bell notification so that you don't miss the upcoming videos. Thank you for watching.